What's up, everybody? Nerd King, yeah, it's King Cine here, and I'm reviewing Downsizing. Um, I was actually very much looking forward to Downsizing. I thought it might have been an interesting movie. Um, this is directed by Alexander Payne, and I like Alexander Payne. I thought Sideways was an amazing movie. Nebraska was interesting, and The Descendants was okay. Um, that was starring George Clooney, not to be confused with the Disney Descendants. But and I thought it was an okay movie. I thought it was a little neat movie starring George Clooney and Shailene Woodley. Um, but this is just, it's not bad. It's not a bad movie because there's not really anything to be bad, because the thing that is bad about this movie is it has no story. Did you not hire a scriptwriter? You obviously hired somebody, but it's like this was like this would have worked maybe as an SNL skit, because because their concept is we're going to save the planet by making people about that tall. But and that's a good setup. You're introduced to Matt Damon and Kristen Wiig. You kind of understand where they're coming from when they're talking about going smaller. Um, and once Damon goes smaller, the movie like just falls apart. Really, there's really no story. Really isn't. There's no story. There's no plot. It's just Damon small. And technically, you really can't tell, because the only scene where you can actually tell is when he's on the airplane, because you see him next to a bunch of big people. But it's literally just like, where's the plot? Conflict? Anything? Something happens where, in small spoiler, Kristen Wiig doesn't go small. And, okay, you don't have a big giant plot or a big giant story. How about social commentary about big versus small, where they barely talk about that? How about, you know, um, oh, there's a war between the big people and the small people, even though that'd be stupid. Gulliver's Travels much. But how about Gulliver's Travels? Prequel to Gulliver's Travels. Make this a prequel to Gulliver's Travels. I don't know. But it's so stupid. There's nothing. There's nothing there. And none of the jokes land. None of the jokes land. The actors are fine. Damon is great. Christoph Waltz is great. But there's nothing. There's nothing there. There's nothing to critique. I've never watched a movie and just go, well, there's really nothing to critique because of the fact that there's nothing here. It's 2 hours of just nothing. It's characters talking. It's almost like they said, hey, Christoph, hey, Matt, hey, everybody, this is the movie. You want to make a quick paycheck? How about we put you in this town and we go around and we record you doing things. We just record you talking to each other. Oh, and you can do whatever you want. You can act however you want. I really feel like that was how this went. Is what I feel like. Because it's just like, it just felt like they're just following people around and just recording what they're doing. And it's just another time that Hollywood has wasted just a perfectly great concept. And I don't know. I really don't know about it. I don't know what to say really about it. It's one of those where it's not bad. It's just I'm not really gonna remember much of it. It's just a really forgettable movie. Really is. Reminds me of that what when I watched a couple weeks ago, Rememory, which I have my review up on the channel for. I think I'll put a link down in the description below for that. But cause it's just what is up with Hollywood lately and just going like, hey, here's a concept movies, and then you just don't know what to do with them. Concepts are great. They really are. Everything is built on a concept. But you have to figure out what you're going to do on the execution of that concept. Probably this concept pitch was, okay, we've figured out a way for people to go small. It's going to save the planet. Okay, cool. We got Matt Damon and Christoph Waltz starring it. Okay, cool. Alright. By the time it's released, where's the story there? Just nothing. Really nothing. I'm gonna give Downsizing a D. And the only reason it gets a D is because of the performances. So, that's it. Thanks for watching. Like and subscribe below. Bye bye.